Helen Carnate. We are here for the 2022 BeastSaber Mapping Awards. I'm here with my co-host this evening, Bytrius, Klondike, and Symphonic. And we are super excited to take you through all of our 27 categories this year. We shrank a little bit during the course of the year. 27 categories. We're super excited to be here. It's been a long road to get here. A ton of work has gone into this. But
yeah, I'm super pumped. I've been holding off on so much of this stuff. I'm so excited to share this moment with all of you guys. So anyway, 2022 Beasties. What is it? It is basically by mappers for mappers. We really wanted to have some way to give back to the mapping community with all the thankless hours that they put into all of the amazing work that they do. We wanted to find a way to thank them. So we have an award show every year for all of the best maps that we find throughout the year for specific categories.
I think it's really interesting how the mapping community as a whole is like formatted, because I came into this not as a mapper. Around the end of 2021, I had commissioned a map from Pixel Guy, and around February of 2022, I commissioned a map from Byte Up There. In the middle of the year, I made my first map, and then a couple months after that, I was in Diamonds in the Rough, which is an awesome event for new mappers. The Diamonds in the Rough has, of course. You know, through that process, I've gotten some maps curated, and now I am a curator myself. And that all happened within the span of less than 6 months, basically. So, you know, it's been an insane and super fast transition for me as just an avid player of the Beat Saber community to becoming more or less one of the more public figures within it. You know, it's kind of crazy to think about that.
Most of my playing is like strictly ranked, so I always see all the fixed maps that are modded and put into the ranking queue. So, but until recently, I've started playing more of the community maps, the not so like high level. It has to be perfect maps. These maps they have a personality to them, and that's something that's really cool to see. And now to be a part of such an amazing award ceremony as well it's just something else. It's amazing. It's crazy to see how the community itself has grown since I started playing about 2 years ago. It's exciting to see where the community is going to go in the future.
There was so much that changed throughout with Beat Saber. We had so many updates, both for DLC and for functionality. We got arcs and chains. We got the official editor. It made putting together this awards thing a little bit of a moving target. But talk through a little bit about what went into putting this all together.
Oh my gosh. So we have last year's awards, right? Which was our first attempt at awards show. It was our first kind of test run of how we kind of wanted to go. And we got a lot of feedback, a lot of fantastic feedback. And as we were applying that feedback to this year's awards show, we had so many changes happen in the mapping sphere. It was insane. And
it's a hell of a year to be a mapper for the first time. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, like they said, we had arcs and chains, rotated dot nodes, some insane new environments, a new editor, just so much more opportunity for some different things to be creative. I myself as a mapper had so many different ideas that opened up to me, and I'm like, wow, my whole view on mapping completely changed, and I found myself going back and trying other ideas that didn't quite work in the time, but I was doing it in some older 2020 maps and applying them to a lot of maps that I was doing now, and wow, because of arcs and chains, the emphasis on this just works so much better. So basically, because thank you so much, arcs and chains are a blessing. I love them. And just to give you some funny little statistics, we had around 1,000 nominations from over 250 unique nominators, which was insane. It was so much to go through. 219 unique mappers were nominated, and ultimately 87 of them became finalists. So it was a rough process to narrow down some of them too, as you'll see. And then also 48 of those finalists will ultimately be taking home. They'll be taking home some medals. We're taking home some.
Show off the goods.
Show off the bling.
Yeah.
Am I too old to say bling?
Nice.
As long as you're not saying swag, you're probably okay.
Swag.
So this year,
You're gonna dab in 2022.
this year, thanks to the incredibly generous donations of members of the community to fund the Beast Saber Mapping Awards, we were able to purchase medals not only for our gold medal winners selected by verified mappers, but also for runners-up. They get silver medals this year. I don't know how you can see that in the lighting, but gold and silver, shiny.
Kind of see it.
And we were able to do a little bit of an upgrade for our individual awards. So rookie lighter, rookie mapper, lighter, mapper, and then map of the year. We actually have, for realsies, like trophies that people are going to get. I got these in the mail like yesterday, and I'm so excited.
Oh, they look so cool.
With the Beast Saber logo on there too, it just looks absolutely phenomenal.
Official.
Yeah.
Official. And then the other cool thing, because again, this was based on feedback too. Last year, only verified mappers could vote. We had about 108 verified mappers vote. This year, we had 123 verified mappers vote, so more participation. And we also had the community vote. So that's an important distinction this year. So the votes of the verified mappers, so by mappers, for mappers, will determine the medal winners. But this year, each category is also going to have a community choice winner who will take home a lovely winner's ribbon with customized information about the award that they won on the back. And so, in some cases it might be that the community choice matches first place or second place, or maybe the community picks someone totally different. So it's going to be interesting to see what shakes out.
I'm so excited to see that.
And some of these categories, like I know just through talking to people in various discords that like they were breaking out in hives, having to choose one. Like there can only be one.
Yeah, I cheered every time these people came on screen, and it was like, oh, I know them. Oh my god, there's so many.
Now you have to pick one.
You guys did amazing this year. Some of the maps I played, like, mapping has never been better. Genuinely, like, Beat Saber mapping is the best it's ever been. I feel like that's just objective at this point. Like, you guys just absolutely killed it, as we'll see as we proceed to the supporting map awards. Now, this category saw probably the most change over the last year, combining a bunch of awards and eliminating others. As another note, since some of you will probably be confused about the ranking categories, they're currently only based on Score Saber ranking this year. Now, we all know that Beat Leader really just took off at the beginning of the year. It had such a sharp uprising that I don't really think that anyone really predicted at the time. So next year, we are expecting to be incorporating Beat Leader in some way. So if you have any feedback for that, please let us know. The first category, OST and DLC. This is actually a new category where, while custom maps might be the main focus of the Beasties, we wanted to also take an opportunity to call out the great work that Big Games Mappers were doing. There were 6 packs worth of tracks eligible for this year's awards. You had Lady Gaga, OST 5, Fall Out Boy, Electronic Mixtape, Lizzo, and The Weeknd. And this is the first year with new additions to the Beat Games team as well. You had Connor JC, Ultrawin, and Ethan all come join the team and really make the maps feel a lot more fresh and new. And everyone on the team just did a phenomenal job.
I think yeah.
Sorry.
I just want to say, like, Ethan, I talked to you like once, that's the guy who made me start watching an anime in the first place because I played his map. And these people were all community mappers at one point, and now they're getting paid to do it in Prague. So
and Kolazan and Freak were community mappers as well, like way back at the beginning. So it's cool to see all this evolution and how Beat Games has incorporated stuff. All right, let's take a look at the finalists.
I fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God. Just tell me how many burdens left.
All right, that's a pretty stacked lineup, guys. OST 5 was huge in the nominations. Like,
that made waves.
We had some nominations from a bunch of the different DLCs, but there were a huge bunch that came from OST 5. So, like, yay, Beat Games on taking care of that.
Was OST 5 where the chains and arcs were first introduced?
That's where they were debuted with those maps.
That tracks then.
It was also that was also a pack that was huge because that had a lot of community members that also make music participate in it. You had stuff like Schwank, you had Anger,
Ewok.
You had a lot of community artists. Even like Camellia made, I believe, Final Boss Chan for it, which I believe currently is the hardest OST map. Yeah. If I'm correct, I might be wrong. But yeah, so that was a massive, really cool collaboration that just really celebrated the community.
All right.
And
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, and on top of that, OST 5 was also free to play for everybody. So that also got a lot of engagement from the players.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, PSVR folks. We didn't do anything, but all right, let's find out. First category, break the ice, who our winners are. So we're going to start each of these categories. We're going to tell you who the community choice winner was. Then we're going to announce our runner-up, and then we're going to announce our gold medal winner. So here for the best OST and DLC map, the community choice winner this year is Firestarter by Tanger, mapped by Etan, with about 43% of the community vote. So really a pretty dominant win.
Awesome. Congratulations.
The runner-up for best OST and DLC map is $1.78 by Schwank, mapped by Altruin. So yeah.
Awesome. Good job. Love that map.
And our winner, first gold medal winner, first gold medal winner of this year's Beasties is Firestarter by Tanger, mapped by Etan. Mappers loved this one. 55% of the mapper vote went to this map, and it received multiple nominations. So that was pretty awesome to see. All
Honestly, deserved.
Congratulations.
Absolutely deserved.
Good to see Ethan's mapping is still picking up people to be interested in mapping, because that was definitely me. Also, it's funny, I just realized there's two OST maps that are like about dollars. We got $100 bill.
$100 bills and $1. Significant inflation, right? Well, that would be.
I'm sure there's an inside joke there.
All right. Up next, Byte, tell us about our next category.
So this was one that we ended up changing. So last year, as you know, we had different categories like one saber, no arrows, 360, 90 degrees. We combined that all this year for alternative game mode. Here are your nominees.
Cause I need you, and I miss you. Now I want.
All right, that was an impressive lineup. We had 17 nominations, 13 of which were unique, so we had a pretty good spread. It was probably a good call to combine these categories at this point. But
yeah, I think that there's a lot of underrated modes in Beat Saber, and I think a lot of that is due to a lot of it isn't super represented in the OST stuff. They're not constantly coming out with new 360 stuff or new One Saber stuff, though I think they did add a bunch of One Saber diffs.
They had a massive overhaul recently.
Yeah. But after playing through these, you realize there's a lot of potential, especially from a mapper's perspective. Swuckpuff, who was one of the nominees and was the guy I mentioned earlier who was in Diamonds in the Rough with me and test plays like all of my stuff, he learned from, I think it was Emotional Flight, and both of them are on here, and they it's very clear that they have become pretty big dominant masters of that genre.
And fun fact, Emotional Flight was in the very first Diamonds in the Rough as a novice to Caden of Chromapper fame. So
Chromapper fame, love that.
I do want to say with the
Chromapper overlord.
I do want to say with like the maps that have the player rotate, like the 360 and the 90, the amount of creativity that goes into those kind of maps is just mind-blowing. Before I moved to my current apartment, I didn't have a lot of space in my apartment to like turn around, but now I do. So I was able to play these maps and fully enjoy them and actually like turn around and all that.
Yeah.
And it brings another element to, instead of just staring straight, I can look around a little bit. I can use VR for VR.
It's nice that I don't have to always turn 360 for the 362, because I've got a Quest with a wire in a link, and so that will easily choke me if I'm not careful. So
don't do that. All right, let's find out who the winners are for the best alternative game mode map. Drum roll, please. Community choice winner with 25, almost 26% of the vote from all community members is Wobble by Crankdat and Tizoki. By Time Weaver, a 360-degree map, so that's exciting.
That was a very wobbly map.
Congrats, Time.
I love that map.
So this is going to be the first of some very interesting, spicy categories because we actually have a tie.
I'm nervous here.
Oh,
Drummer. Okay, so this is like third and second, but they're the same.
Third and second, but they're the same. So the two runners-up, so both of the runners-up, we've decided when we have a tie like this, both of the runners-up, the tie will get medals. So we've accounted for that. So our first runner-up is Burn VIP by Alesda, mapped by Phoenix. So that's another rotational map. That one's 90 degree. And our second runner-up is, once again, Wobble, mapped by Time Weaver.
I see.
Nice.
Community now concurring with one of our runner-up in this case instead of like the winner last time. And so finally, the winner of the best alternative game mode map is Disco Light by Shibuyan Records, One Saber by Altapawi, which this one, when it came out, everyone was like, I didn't know One Saber could be this cool.
Yeah, it was a great map.
I was surprised. I hadn't actually played this one until I saw it was nominated because somehow I missed it. It was probably during the time I was moving, but the way One Saber can get away with techier angles without it feeling that terrible is really impressive.
When you don't have the threat of hand clapping, it's amazing what you can do.
It feels like you're Harry Potter with a wand or something. It's fun.
And I can hear Kolazan from here. I can hear him in Prague saying, I knew One Saber was awesome. Because Kolazan, when he was a community mapper, that was his thing, is he made a ton of One Saber
I
maps.
think we'll see Perfume later on, but that was also a really cool One Saber one.
Awesome. So congratulations to all the winners in this category. Up next is Full Spread Symphonic. Do you want to tell us about this one?
Oh, yes. All right. So, like I mentioned earlier, everyone starts probably at easy and then quickly graduates to normal or hard. But from a mapping perspective, it's very easy to forget about the people below you, so to speak. You normally map for your skill level.
Why are you gonna say it like that? The people below you.
The people below you in skill. Okay, look,
You easy peasants.
I was about to say, I until like the beginning of last year did not actually play up to Expert Plus. I know when I commissioned you, I was like, yo, I'm in between your Expert and Expert Plus diffs, so please don't kill me with it.
Take it easy.
Yeah. He asked me to put no windows in his maps.
That must have been really hard for you, Byte.
Oh my god, yeah. I was like, dude, Phoenix would be crying right now.
Yeah, and here I am later, and then I'm like, oh crap, now I'm mapping and there's a justified reason for me to put a window in here.
Sucker!
Yeah, but anyway, so, Full Spread is a great way for people of all skill levels to be able to experience Beat Saber. And, as much as I can spread the gospel of how cool Beat Saber is to my friends, if they don't know how to do the thing, they're not going to enjoy it. So the fact that I can share a map with them that still carries the same kind of feeling as when I play it is really valuable and a really great thing for mappers to go ahead and do. And Byte especially has kind of this past year delved into a lot of full spread mapping.
If you're just an ACK player and you just want to play slower maps.
It's a different type of skill. It was something that I really had to learn and hone on to do this year. Was I wanted to make my maps more accessible. So you have to really hone in on making sure every single difficulty is like the same level of engaging throughout. But without further ado, here are your finalists for Full Spread.
All right, that is a great group of finalists. Let's take a look at who our winners are for the best full spread map. Coming up first is going to be our community winner, and that is, excited, community winner is Break Shit by Eliminate by Time Weaver. Huge favorite in the community on that. That was 46% of the vote. We had a lot of categories where there was kind of an overwhelming favorite, and then we had almost an equal number of categories where everything was split very, very evenly, as you will see as we go through this. But congratulations, Time Weaver, on your community choice win. Coming up next, runner-up taking home a silver medal in Best Full Spread is Phoenix by M2U, mapped by All Poland.
Congrats, Poland.
Great song.
And finally, our winner, double dipping in this category, is Break Shit by Eliminate and Time Weaver. So
I hope our editor is bleeping you every time you say that. That'd be really funny.
How do I say an exclamation
Break
point?
break
Break.
break.
So big congratulations to Poland and Time Weaver on their wins in this category.
Yeah, I also just want to shout out, I think both of those and maybe a couple of the others were also Map of the Week at some point. I know I nominated the Smoky Bacon one that was a nominee, and I think Break was also one of them.
All right, and now this is going to take us into our 4 ranked categories. So as you may recall, last year we had 2 ranked categories. I think it was under 7 stars and over 7 stars. Everyone agreed that's kind of a broad spread. And so all of the reweighting that ScoreSaber did this year really gave us an opportunity to break things up a little more fine. So our first category here is ranked maps under 4 stars. I think a lot of these are really lower diffs of popular other maps that, you know, they fit in, they're in the range, they're nice entry-level ranked maps. And so...
They're also...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was just going to say, there are also ones that, you know, people may have already played without realizing they are ranked. I know A Drowning Cry was huge, just regardless. So, and for people who aren't... people like me who don't have arms that can do that super fast, you know, it's helpful to have somewhere to get points.
You're not a car advertising thing?
No,
the inflatable tube.
Oh, that's what they have.
All right, well, let's take a look at our finalists for best ranked map under 4 stars. So, let's find out who we have for winners in the best ranked map category under 4 stars in this particular one. So we are going into, there are 4 categories, 4, where we have ties this year. So we've seen one already. We had 1 tie. We are going into now the second category with a tie. In this case, we have another tie for runner-up. So starting with our community Choice Award for Best Ranked Map under 4 stars, we have A Drowning Cry by A Cloudy Sky, mapped by Fatalution, with 31% of the vote. And man, this medal winner, they were only a few votes apart between the ties for runner-up and the winner itself. So some of these votes got so close. So,
it must have been so intense to watch.
I was the only person in the universe who was privy to this as they were coming in, and it was raising my anxiety level just watching. So, our first runner-up is, once again, A Drowning Cry by Cloudy Sky, mapped by Fatalution, tied with Voice by Tack by Alice, mapped by
Hey, represent!
Oh, yeah.
Alice Stan over in the corner.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
I had no influence too much.
Congratulations to Fatal and Alice. And coming up,
Congrats, guys.
Winner for best ranked map under 4 stars is Goodbye by Ether Realm, mapped by Thy Spoon. So first win, I think, for Thy Spoon this year. Right, but tell us about 4 to 7 stars.
Yeah, 4 to 7 stars. Not too much to say other than that these maps are in between 4 to 7 stars. Here's the finalists.
Wow. Okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah. What you just said? What do I say? Come on, man.
分に語れるからさつまり画面前にいる君ですわ応援してくれてありがとう君
The winner for best ranked map between 4 and 7 stars, so that entry level tier, our community winner is Distorted Heavens by Juggernaut, mapped by Timbo, with 33% of the vote, so
Nice.
reasonably dominant. The runner-up, silver medal winner in this particular award is Devil on My Shoulder by Kelsey Carter, mapped by Fat Bean Zoop. I'm going to butcher some of these names eventually.
That's fun to say.
Fat Bean Zoop.
Stepping.
If you have a name that's hard to pronounce, it's your fault.
Sounds like a skirmisher to me, boy.
All right, and our
I'm in your walls.
Bytrius.
winner.
Come on.
I hope that gets bleeped.
And our winner for the best ranked map, 4 to 7 stars, is Phony featuring Kafu by Sumiki. Sumiki.
Heck yeah.
Mapped by Joshabi.
Absolutely deserves my boy Josh. I love you.
So this is
Phony
our-
supremacy.
This is now our second category where the community vote has gone in a kind of a different direction than the mapper vote, which is always interesting to see. So mappers picked the Fat Bean Soup and the Joshabi map. Community went pretty strongly with the Timbo map.
Did the mappers like ignore the other one completely, or?
No, they didn't. They didn't ignore it. This one was actually split pretty evenly between the mappers, like all 5 maps. I mean, you can judge. The winner got 24% of the vote. The runner-up got 21% of the vote. So things stayed pretty tight in this category. All right, up
and
next.
here's where I bow out of the
Yeah.
skills. So have
No.
fun, guys.
Here's we have ranked 7 to 10 now, which is where we start to really heighten the difficulty. This is where we get into the range of the people who are more so like regulars of the game, who are starting to grind rank and stuff. So
This is
without
about where I'm comfortable at.
yeah, this is where most casual people kind of sit. So without further ado, here are your finalists for rank 7 to 10.
Come on, people, now sing along with me. Sing along with me. Feel the drums, hit the beat, let's rock. Wolfgang, EVE, hands up.
All right, taking a look at the winners for the best ranked map at 7 to 10 stars. This is, I know there's been a big community push for the Deimos sweep, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with this as we go through these categories. So,
Twitter was blowing up.
Deimos means broom in Latin, because Deimos is going to sweep every single map off the face of the earth. Deimos sweep! Okay, anyway.
I took Latin in high school. I don't think that came
I
up.
know, yeah.
It's in the new dictionary. You haven't read it.
All right, our community winner for best ranked map at 7 to 10 stars is, in fact, Deimos by Schwank, mapped by J-Bomb.
Let's go!
So this one had almost 50% of the vote, 48% of the community. So this
It really was a sweep.
This is
That's a sweep.
hundreds of votes.
Power
And
Twitter.
took 48% of the vote. So big congratulations on that. Runner-up in the best ranked map, 7 to 10, is Enhancer by DJ Noruken, mapped by Nolan Emotions, with
Congrats,
24% of the vote. Congrats, Nolan.
Good job.
And our gold medal winner is
Oh no.
Don't you dare.
It is, in fact, Deimos by Schwenk. Taking home the double in this category.
Wait, Deimos didn't sweep. It didn't get
Deimos
the runner-up.
sweep. That is not a sweeping
runner-up.
motion.
It didn't get the runner-up, so it can't sweep, actually.
Well,
the runner-up wasn't also Deimos.
Well,
I see.
but in this particular category, it really, this was all Deimos kind of from the beginning. It took the lead and kind of never looked back in terms of following the votes as they were coming in.
We saw the power of Twitter a couple months ago with the whole rhythm game royale thing. So,
Oh my god! Yeah.
so seeing this also happen.
So close.
Top
and
10
this was
anime
while
deaths.
everyone was bailing off of Twitter. So, who knows?
Oh my god. And we have one more ranked category that we want to share with you. That is ranked 10 plus. This is the stuff that's basically what is going on in front of my face. This is where your top upper echelon of players are playing some of the hardest stuff in the game. We have some pretty incredible maps actually that were in this category. So without further ado, here are your finalists for ranked 10 plus.
I wanted to say, like, these maps, for the players that can play these maps well, they're the type of people that spend hours upon hours in the game. We've been playing for years, like almost since the beginning of the game. So they are the best of the best, and they are playing these maps. And the mappers themselves, they put in so much time for these maps. They make them as hard as they possibly can be, and the maps just turned out so well. The musical representation is still there as well, which is really amazing to see, even at this level of speed.
Not to mention how much time they sit in ranking queue and getting things re-uploaded and everything, and making everyone mad because their score's gone. But
okay, let's not start that drama.
Okay, well,
All right.
Anyway.
Let's find out who the winners are of our last Supporting Map Awards category. Your community winner for Best Ranked Map over 10 stars is Fallen Symphony by Lucidin, mapped by ABCBADQ.
Hey!
One of the longest
He's
ranked
ABC.
maps.
One of the
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's like 9 minutes long, I
God.
think.
It's incredible. It's an incredible map set.
I
That
feel
sounds
like
pain.
my username compels me to be able to play that, but I can't. I tried the lower one even, and there's only 2, I think, on that specific map set, and I still couldn't play the expert of it. So
Yeah, I think
It's
the
tough.
lower,
I'll get
the lower one's like upper 8 stars, I think. So
Yeah.
it's not an easy map.
All right, and the runner-up for Best Ranked Map over 10 stars is Never Alone by It Lives and Dr. Ushu, mapped by DE125.
Hey,
Congratulations.
DE, congrats.
Congratulations. DE took a break from mapping, but he came back,
Yeah.
and this just shows he's still got it.
Yeah, I love playing his maps back in the day. He's great.
Still got it. Awesome. And the winner for Best Ranked Map over 10 stars is Fallen Symphony.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Congrats,
4% of
ABC.
the mapper vote on that, so it was spread a little more evenly, but
That was close.
the community and mappers love them some Fallen Symphony.
as
Pretty
someone
incredible
who,
map.
who like can't play that crap, knowing that, when people think of top ranked maps above that echelon, it's pretty much, at least as long as I've been tuned into it has been kind of equivalent with Fallen Symphony. Like, that's just what you say.
All right, up next, we have our Lighting and Modded Map Awards. We know, Byte, cover your ears. Sim, cover your ears. We know that not everybody appreciates or even really notices lights, but this section is for the people that do. So we're celebrating lighting of all kinds, modded mapping, the kinds of crazy things that mappers have been able to do with noodle extensions. It's been so cool to watch the evolution of that scene from what was capable with mapping extensions, and then Spooky Ghost brought out beat walls and people could do all sorts of scripting stuff with wall art, and then Noodle came on the scene and just blew everybody's mind. And the things that I have seen mappers accomplish with Noodle extensions and heck, whether it's full Modchart stuff or if it's just what we're now calling Chroma Plus, has just been incredible.
This really has made the mapping sphere into just an art project for people. People can come in, they can express themselves, they can show what the music looks like, which is incredible to see as a player.
Absolutely. Yeah, all right, I guess we'll just go forward with Vanilla Lights, right? So this is pretty much where I tend to reside as a lighter. So, I started off, my first map was pretty much just auto lit, but I just kind of tweaked colors, and technically it was Chroma. So, it was technically a Chroma map, but it was more or less just auto lit, and I made colors change. But this is where all this stuff, without all the fancy V3 control stuff, happens. If you have the current version of ChroMapper, or God forbid MMA2, then you
just my boy MMA2.
No.
MMA2 is so cool.
No. We're in the past now, man.
No, Zoomer.
Look, I know y'all don't care about it, but I like it. Okay. This only has those kind of things that you would see in there. So just the normal on-off flash fade. I'm not sure if the transition and white lights are included in that. I think I would, but I don't know.
That's V2.
Yeah.
They're included in the category, but they're not an MMA2.
Yes, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I know I use those, and I don't think it would be whatever. Yeah, so this is still like V2 lighting, none of the fancy new woo environments, but there's still merit to be had. I think both Byte and I primarily reside light-wise in this zone, so I've learned quite a bit about lighting in the short time I've been doing it, and you just have to look at any of Byte's maps from this year, especially from the I Prevail pack, and they all have awesome lighting with them too. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, but here are your nominees for Vanilla Lights.
The winners for Best Vanilla Lights. So before I say these, we have some really spicy categories in lighting in terms of results coming up. So buckle your seatbelts because these were crazy. Those of you who saw me chatting in Beat Saber Mapping, kind of as we were watching these votes come in, I was like, oh, we have 7 categories that are tied. No big deal. Thinking that, oh yeah, surely none of that will last through the final votes. Yeah, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. So, Best Vanilla Lights. This was one vote. One single vote off of a 3-way tie for runner-up.
Every vote counts, remember.
Runner.
Every vote counts. Every vote counts. No voter ID, other than your Discord tag if you're verified. Community winner for Best Vanilla Lights. This will be a familiar name for the awards. Is Deimos by Schwank, lit by Bullet.
Hey, congratulations, Bullet.
And that one took the community vote with 42% of the vote, so a pretty dominant showing for that one.
I guess if Deimos is on there, the community is just going to press the button for it.
Push the button.
Makes sense.
So-called free thinkers win Deimos.
So your runner-up for Best Vanilla Lights is To the Back by Dirty Palm, mapped by nitronic.exe.
Or lit, but
Congratulations, Nitro.
Congratulations, Nitro. And your winner for Best Vanilla Lights, once again, is Deimos by Schwank, mapped by Bullet.
Or led by Bullet. Yeah, congratulations, Bullet.
That's 2 out of 3, Deimos.
I'm excited to see the revival of the Deimos sweep.
I don't think it ever died. What are we reviving?
I haven't seen it in a minute, but I mean, my feed's gonna be full of it now.
It's sweeping is just doing it very discreetly.
So congratulations to all of our Vanilla Lights winners, Bullet and Nitro. Great job. Up next, we have, oh my god, this category was so stacked. So stacked. Bytrius, tell us a little bit about the Vanilla Plus world.
Okay, so Vanilla Plus last year was a little bit of a weird definition, and a lot of people didn't understand. So this year we decided to go with Vanilla Plus is just V3 stuff. So when you're using the official editor, all the wacky new environments, all that kind of stuff. There were a few people that took on and tackled this stuff this year and produced some extremely just mind-blowing results, as you'll see coming up here. But wow, like this was probably one of the hardest to narrow down. So many talented lighters, so many people just making mind-blowing things.
I think this is one of the, I just wanted to say I think this is one of the main reasons why like people are so reinvigorated with mapping and lighting is because of not only the new features with the arcs and the chains, but like these V3 lights have such insane customizability, and as they get more user friendly, I think it's only going to get even more packed with insanely cool.
And even now, we're just scratching the surface of its possibilities. There's so much more that people can do with it, and as we can see with these nominations, we'll see what people are able to even do now.
I feel like all
9 months worth of learning on the job about the official editor, how to use it.
I don't know I see there's 30 total nominations, but I'm certain that like 90 or 95% of them are ones that I've played and been like, holy crap, that's some really cool lighting.
Yeah.
Without further ado, here are your finalists for Vanilla Plus.
So this category is absolutely bonkers. Bonkers with a capital B. So we have our community choice winner, voted on by hundreds of members of the Beat Saber community. And then we have the mapping votes. We have a 4-way tie.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is like, I don't even know what the statistical probability of that. We have a 4-way tie in this category for the medalists. So let's get to it. Community community mappers. So this, even the top 3 community votes were within 3% of each other. So the community winner is Disco Light by Shibayan Records, mapped or lit by Alto and mapped by Alto. So also picked up an award in Best Alternative Game Mode. Your runners-up are Reborn in Death as the Cherry Blossoms Fall by Codley, Visnode, and Zai by Shad. Undefined by Felt, mapped by Keval Even. Genius by LSD, mapped by One Spooky Boy. And Junction 7 by Muzz, mapped by Time. Like, literally exactly the same number of votes for each one of those. It's bonkers. What? Right?
Out of the 5 maps, 4 of them all tied together.
They all tied. And so that leaves our winner, the gold medal winner in this category, as Disco Light, lit by Alto again. Congratulations.
So there was what, like 120 something verified mappers voted on that, and somehow it worked out like that.
It worked out like that, and it
That's
stayed
insane.
like that the entire time I was watching this. I'm like, there's no way this is going to finish as a 4-way tie. And then we get to the end, and I'm like, this is a 4-way tie. What? So, yay, everybody.
Yay.
Congratulations.
It just goes to show how unbelievably stacked this category was, and how it wasn't just the finalist team that had a hard time picking, it was everybody. All right, let's move through these a little bit snappier. Up next, we've got Best Chroma Lights. Byte, tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so Chroma was like the first type of like modded thing for lighting that really introduced some really cool effects with colors that you could do. It's basically like basic Chroma without the environment enhancement, so no like environment manipulation to make things a little bit more to your taste or anything. It's just using that base environment. Maybe you're moving like a logo or something, yeah, it's basically like using the full spectrum of any color you want, and different types of laser rotations and whatnot. I could be butchering the heck out of this, but I don't care, because here are your finalists for Chroma Lights.
Doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, why you keeping me waiting?
So, winners for Best Chroma Lights. Your community winner is Multicolored by Sraver.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Lit by Reddick.
Congrats, Reddick.
Congratulations, Reddick. Your runner-up, 1 vote off of a tie, another tie for runner-up. Just 1 vote. Your runner-up is also Multicolored, mapped by lit by Reddick.
Congrats.
And your winner for Best Chroma Lights is Back of the Macas by Searle and CND, lit by Alice.
Represent! Let's go!
I'm sure you're giving Alice all the good luck.
Yeah, I'm wearing my good luck charm for Alice today.
Up next is Chroma Plus Lights, and that's something I'm not good with, but Chroma RGB stuff, basically with adding environment enhancement, but not the animations. Some pretty fantastic stuff to experience regardless. It's a great middle ground between Chroma and Modcharts, which are also, all of them are incredible. Without any further ado, here are your finalists for Chroma Plus Lights.
always leave
So let's take a look at our winners for the Best Chroma Plus Lighting category. Our community choice winner this year is Dormant by A Cloudy Sky, mapped and lit and mapped by Swifter. So congratulations. Swifter. Very dominant win on this one. 44% of the community chose that as their choice. So really clear front runner there.
That was a cool
When
one.
it comes to the medals, this one was a little spicier. There's one vote that separates winner and runner up.
Say it again. Every vote counts.
Every vote counts. So runner up for Best Chroma Plus Lights is once again Dormant, lit by Swifter, which makes the winner of this Chroma Plus Lights category Imagine by A Perfect Circle, lit by Fatalution.
Nice.
Congrats, Fatal.
Congratulations to Swifter and Fatal.
Wow.
Incredible. These lighting categories were nuts.
Everyone did an incredible job this year.
It's unbelievable. So we've gone through Chroma, we've gone through Chroma Plus, and now we arrive to Visual Modchart land. Sim, tell us a little bit about this one.
Even more outside of my comfort zone in mapping and lighting is visual mod charts. I'm sure a lot of the people who are just getting started in the Beat Saber community have probably found them. They're kind of the first crazy thing people encounter is all the crazy stuff that had walls, and they can do some insane stuff that makes you feel dizzy and everything. I'm not going to go into it because there's just so many things you can do, and I think these nominees or these finalists rather express the variety pretty well. So without any further ado, here are your finalists for Visual Mod Chart.
Winners for Best Visual Mod Chart. So I watched this one as the votes were coming in, and let me tell you, the winner and the runner-up in this category were neck and neck, like votes apart, the entire way through. The entire way. It was pretty incredible. So the community choice winner with 37% of the community vote is Heliov by A Cloudy Sky, lit and mapped by Swifter. So congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats, Swifter.
Is that a pretty low ratio for community? That seems lower than a lot of.
It's lower than others, but it's not as close as there's
mapper one.
Some coming up that are like, holy cow, super close. Even for on the community side, but that one was pretty dominant. It was a clear choice by the community. So runner-up and winner here. Again, this went back and forth the entire time. It's settled with the runner-up once again being Heliov by A Cloudy Sky, lit by Swifter.
Nice.
So congratulations once again, Swifter. And the winner is As the World Caves In by Sarah Cothran, mapped by Monty and Fatalution.
Nice.
Oh, congrats, you three. Both incredible maps.
Unbelievable work on both of these maps.
I think the winner one, As the World Caves In, that one got like millions of views across a bunch of videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, these are visual treats. So if you're just hearing about these maps for the first time, move out from under whatever rock you live under. And then go to YouTube and watch the videos, and also download the maps and play them, because they're unbelievable experiences.
Like I was saying in the beginning of the category, these are the art projects of the community. So you can see how pretty they are, the lights, the animations, everything. It's just
Well, and
Amazing.
the work that goes into all of these, they are hundreds of hours. So we talk about maps. I mean, you're working in the like tens of hours, even when it's a full spread. When you get one of these things where you're like, you are doing new things with the game. You're talking hundreds of hours here to create these maps.
Yeah, I don't ever get emotional or anything, even playing with like Beat Saber maps. So like, even if it's like a soft song, you know, I'm too focused on sabering. But like Monty, Fatal, you guys made me cry. I hate you. How dare you make me cry playing Beat Saber? I'm supposed to be angry, smashing the blocks. How dare you make tears come out my face?
Congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations to every single one of you, all three of you. You all did amazing, and everyone in the category did phenomenal.
Monty's, how dare you?
All right, up next, the final category in lighted and modded mapping. This is the one that makes your head explode with like crazy different things happening to note mods. It's been, as I mentioned before, incredible to watch things from the days of mapping extensions to the launch of Noodle, and now the things that you can do with maps today using Noodle extensions to make these unbelievable mod charts. The best gameplay mod chart focuses less so on the gorgeous visuals and more so on freaking your brain out with note mods. So the finalists for this category are...
I'm the devil. The devil.
Let's take a look at the winners for the 2022 Best Gameplay Mod Chart. Your community choice winner is Wave Tapper by Frums, mapped by Monty. So congratulations, Monty.
Congrats.
It was a very adventurous map.
Very adventurous. Your runner-up this year for silver medal in Best Gameplay Mod Chart is Shooting by Rhythm Tengoku, mapped by Mikuri. Congratulations, Mikuri.
Congratulations, Mikuri.
First win. And the winner of the gold medal in Best Gameplay Mod Chart is, in fact, once again, Wave Tapper by Frums, mapped by Monty. So congratulations to all of our winners. Very dominant win for at least from the mapper perspective on this one. Wave Tapper taking home 54% of the mapper vote on this one. So a clear favorite here as we look at this mod chart category. So congratulations to all of the winners.
I remember testing that one for Monty a while ago.
Yeah, everyone in the lighting and modded categories, I treasure you so much. You guys are so creative, so amazing with your craft. Please keep doing what you're doing. You are phenomenal at it, clearly.
All right, up next we have our Map Style Awards. So this year we've added 2 new categories. We added a Best Fitness Map category. We toyed with the idea for that one in 2021, but fitness was so new as a kind of a sub-map style that we just decided it wasn't time yet. But this year, it's fitness's year. So fitness is added as a category. Yeah, really took off. And then the other category added by popular demand is Best Alternative Style Map. So this is where you can find your poodle maps, your pole maps, your bumps, gimmick maps. Klondike, this is Klondike's realm, so he'll tell you a little bit about that when we get there. All right, coming up first is Best Balanced Style Map. Symphonic, tell us a little bit about this category.
All right, balanced is what everyone argues about because they don't know what it is. But, you know, and that's kind of the nature of balanced because it's a little bit of everything and is thus balanced. So, you know, you have...
should be.
Yeah, very Thanos-like.
Perfectly balanced.
And of course, you know, generally this is probably one of the most popular categories for people to map in, just because of the nature of it being balanced. You have a little bit of everything. So without any further ado, here are your finalists for the Balanced Style Awards.
Let's take a look at our winners for the Best Balanced Style Map category. In the Community Choice winner, we have, drum roll please, Exile by Virtual Riot and the Kids, mapped by Time Weaver. So I think this is Time Weaver's, he's picked up a couple of awards now so far.
Time Weaver's killing it.
Between gold medals and runner-ups. Your runner-up in this category is also Exile, mapped by Time Weaver.
You could have about to say was Sweep. More like Time Weaver Sweep.
Time Weaver Sweep, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he did kill it this year.
Yeah.
And the winner for Best Balanced Style Map is There's Fear in Letting Go by
Let's go!
Bytrius.
Congratulations, By. Nice job.
Thank you. I would like to thank me, myself, and Arn.
And the Academy.
And Fiji, which we are not sponsored by.
At least you don't drink it with two hands.
Hold on, I'm gonna...
So congratulations to all of our winners, Time Weaver and Bytrius, in Best Style Map. Up next, we have Best Textile Map. Symphonic, take it away.
All right, textiles. Wow. Textiles, yeah.
Textiles.
That was like what clothes are made of. Textile maps are where you want to break your arms a little bit, but not because of moving them too fast, but because of, just like dislocating your shoulder or something like that.
It's very technical in how you play them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of...
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
It's
the funny angle.
Yeah. You got your wrist rolls, you got your what do they call those?
The wiggle.
Palm ups, whatever they are. They got all those fun moves that make people's brains hurt when they see them for the first time, but they're actually pretty fun to play once you get used to how they are. Your finalists for textile maps are
All right, let's take a look at the winners for Best Tech Style Map. Not Textile Map. Tech Style.
Tech Style.
Tech Style. Yeah. Your Community Choice winner is Looking for Edge of Ground by Camellia, mapped by Galaxy Master. That was a pretty dominant community choice. 34% of the vote on that one. Jumped out ahead in the community voting and stayed there the entire time. So that was really interesting to see.
Congrats, Galaxy.
I think Galaxy said that was his best map he's done. So I'm glad it's getting some recognition.
So
It's their
Right.
first win so far, right?
That is their first win.
Yeah.
So congratulations,
Nice.
Galaxy. Runner up for best textile map is Pludanchi versus Real by Giga, mapped by Slimy Blob. So congratulations,
Nice.
Slimy Blob.
Slimy.
This is Slimy's first win.
hey,
Remember this map? This map was in BSL last season.
Awesome.
awesome.
And then the winner of best textile map this year is Atomic by Electric and Seek and Destroy, mapped by a Gentleman. So this is one of those
Nice.
categories where the community went this direction and mappers went this direction, and we have 3 winners. So that's pretty cool.
Woo! Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to everybody.
Congrats, Jin. I loved Atomic. It was a super fun map.
My wrists did not like it.
Yeah, no, my wrists are screaming at me. They screamed one word after I finished it, which was. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very well crafted. So congrats to all the winners.
Up next, we have that new category, Best Fitness Style Map. Byte, take it away.
Now, I love a map that can absolutely just obliterate me in every limb of my body, and fitness is no stranger to that. I am so happy that this is a category now because some of my favorite mappers are in this category personally. They really revolutionized like being able to use your full movements of your body when playing the game, which is, you know, how I feel. I want to play the game. I want to be getting a workout in, and they give you a workout. So without further ado, here are your finalists for fitness style.
Jump around, jump around, jump up and get down.
Reminded, there's nothing to do but take it. 'Cause we're on our own when they don't show. Tell me something I don't know.
Let's take a look at winners for the best fitness style map this year. The community choice winner is Jump Around by House of Pain, mapped by Irahi. So congratulations, Irahi.
Nice.
That's their first award of the night.
Congratulations.
Good use of those low walls to literally make people jump.
Literally jump around.
Congrats, Irahi. Love your maps.
Name.
Up next, our runner-up and silver medal winner for best fitness style map is Control-Alt-Delete by Rev, mapped by Scarlador. So congratulations,
Congrats, Scarlador.
That's
All
That's your
right.
first map of the evening, or first award of the evening. And winner of the best fitness map category this year is Beatdown Generation by Millington, mapped by Alice.
Why, it's worked 3 times.
Oh man, my good luck time, it's paying off, Alice. I'm right here with you. This was recorded way before, but I'm right here with you.
So this is another one of those cases where the community went here and the mappers went here, and we've got 3 winners, which is always nice because more people get to take home prizes. So,
Yeah, awesome. Congrats to all the winners.
all right, Klondike. Up next, we got dance maps. Tell us about dance maps.
Yeah, so unlike fitness style maps, these maps are less taxing on your body. So as a slightly older player, it's nice for my knees if I don't have to squat every 2 seconds. But these maps really take away like the musical representation of the maps. It makes you move along with the maps. It's more pleasing to play, and it's really smooth, and it's really good for the player, and the mappers did an amazing job with this. And without further ado, let's take a look at them.
your restaurant and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper.
You make me cool. Bleed, bleed.
Upside, inside out, living la vida loca. Shampoo you down. Be together, bound to be together. She took my arm. I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said.
All right, our winners for the Best Dance Style Map category this year. We'll start with our community choice winner. That is going to be Shut Up and Dance, Walk the Moon, mapped by Syndicate. So
Hey, congrats, Sin.
the silver medal winner, runner-up for Best Dance Style Map is also Shut Up and Dance, mapped by Syndicate. So 2
Hey.
congratulations. And our winner for the Best Dance Style category map, taking home a gold medal, is Nerdy by Purple Kiss, mapped by G2 Toro.
Congrats, Gitaro.
Is G-Toro?
I am just gonna butcher it, and no one is going to complain.
I'm calling G.
G2 Toro.
Congrats, by the way.
So big congratulations to Sin and to
Gitaro.
G-Toro.
We're gonna call.
We're
I am
gonna go with
sorry.
Should have asked. This is another category where the runner-up was 1 vote off of a tie.
Wow.
So
my
we had
gosh.
so many close calls on top of the ties that we have.
It's
I'm gonna
nice
say
to
it
have-
as like a catchphrase. Every vote counts.
Every vote counts. Every vote counts. So up next, we go from one end with sort of things that are a little bit slower, a little bit more flowy, right
A little bit more
into
fun.
let's kill yourself with muscle fatigue in beat style maps. So over to you, Bytrius.
Hey, so I hear some of you guys like Neum. Yeah, so basically this is the moments where my wrist hurt looking at the maps. Like I look at the maps and I'm like, oh, hello arthritis, I didn't know you existed until now. But we have some actually incredible speed nominations this year. I actually had the pleasure of playing some of these, or displeasure, as some of you might put it, and some of them were genuinely really fun. And I am really excited to find out the winners with you. But without further ado, here are our finalists for speed.
And our winners for Best Speed Style Map, we're going to start things off with the Community Choice winner. And let me tell you, there were 430 votes from community members for this category, and 6 votes separate the top 3 community choices.
Wow.
Yeah.
Catchphrase.
Catchphrase. Insert catchphrase. Every vote, like, really.
Every vote counts, guys.
6 votes out of 430 are separating the top 3 community finalists. So the winner, taking home the Community Choice ribbon, is going to be We Could Get More Machine Gun Size Style by Camellia, mapped by Joshaby. So congratulations.
Heck yeah.
It's an amazing song.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic map too.
Unbelievable competition for that one. Up next, runner-up is going to be Ultimate End by Blackie, mapped. The difficulty that was nominated is mapped by Night X-Rose. This map was a whole Soup Cartel effort, but in this particular case, X-Rose mapped the difficulty that was nominated, and so he's going to take home the medal. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
And our winner for Best Speed Style Map for 2022 is, once again, We Could Get Some More Machine Gun Size Style. Oh my gosh, some of these song names are really long.
Just say Machine Gun. It's called Machine Gun. Congratulations, Josh. I love you, man. Absolutely deserved one. I love that
and
map
this
so
was
much.
this was 42% of mappers selected this one as the speed style winner, so it was a pretty dominant win.
Love that map. Congratulations to all the winners.
All right, slowing things back down again because we like the roller coaster around here. Klondike, take us through AC maps.
Yeah, this is one of the sections where we actually got a little bit of outside help. So really big thanks to everybody over at BeastSaber for contributing to the finalist selection. They know these maps inside and out. They know the game inside and out pretty much for like getting the accuracy and all that. I like to say that the AC players, like the BeastSaber people, they're like the monks of Beat Saber. So they spend all their time like meditating how to hit the block perfectly, and it's much easier on the wrists than the previous section. And without further ado, let's take a look at them.
Let me show you the paper. I can buy that house for you later. What you say, you don't need that at all.
She told me she loved me and she been waiting, been fighting hard for your love, and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? You might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop.
Hey.
Thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I move on. I'm only.
The winners for Best Accuracy Style Map this year, we're going to start with the Community Choice winner, which is Levitating by Dua Lipa, mapped by RF Caps and Olaf, uploaded as RF Collaf, which is their collaboration account.
Yep.
Nice.
Congratulations, you two.
Congratulations, Ryan and Olaf. Our runner-up in this particular category is Tell You by Getty, mapped by Timbo. I think this is Timbo's first award of the night.
I think so.
Yes. Congrats,
So congratulations, Timbo.
Congrats.
And our gold medalist winner for Best Accuracy Style Map for the 2022 Beasties is, once again, Levitating by Dua Lipa, mapped by RF Collaf. So congrats again, Ryan and Olaf and Timbo.
Nice.
Congrats. Levitating did make some pretty big waves this year.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, we going from really slow to incredibly fast to where you can't even see any notes. We have the challenge maps. So this category has an incredible variety that
That's definitely a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, Byte, I'll let you take over for that. Go ahead.
So challenge maps are basically the types of maps where anything goes. Like, the mapper does not care about your well-being. They will put notes on that plane and tell you 2 words. Good luck. And
Skill issue.
yeah, or that. So this year we actually had a lot more variety in nominations this year, as well as getting help from last year's winner of the challenge category, Lobster, with finalist selection for this. So it should be a little bit more varied and fun this year. So without further ado, here are your finalists for the challenge category.
let's take a look at the winners for the best challenge style map. Almost finished with this style category. Up first, the community choice winner for challenge is, oh, you're gonna make me say this again. We Could Get More Machine Gun Size Style by Camellia, but this time mapped by Aimed Hades 16. So congratulations, Hades.
Congrats, Hades.
The runner-up for best challenge style map is Berserker's Warfare 345 by Camellia, mapped by Emilia. In this case, it is the normal difficulty for this one. We had a little mix-up on our Beast Saber site. It is the normal difficulty that was nominated. So congratulations, Emmy. And the winner for best challenge style map is Machine Gun by Hades. So congratulations. I shortened it this time. I'm not saying that again. 4 times! 4 times!
Probably a good idea.
Elliot, what are you doing to me? All right,
we love them though.
Up next, we have the final category in the map style group, and that is our new alternative style map. So we're going to turn things over to our resident expert here, Klondike, to tell us a little bit about this one.
Present. So a big part of the alternative style was the poodles, and poodles have really gained popularity over the past year, and I'm pretty sure in the hit block pool it's the most popular hit block pool now. Poodles basically just takes this pattern called a pawl, and just like pawls are long stretches of one directional notes, so you swing slowly and it just curves them, so it adds more musical representation. And from what I've heard, the popular demand was one specific person continuously requesting it be put in, so here we are. And without further ado, let's take a look at them.
Let's take a look at the winners for the best alternative style map here for the 2022 BeastSaber Mapping Awards, closing out the map style category. Our community choice winner is Final Boss Chan by Camellia, mapped by Cake. So this is their first win. Congratulations. Yes.
Nice job.
Runner-ups. So let's talk a little bit about runner-ups here.
Is that plural?
Yeah, it is. We have a three-way tie. Three-way.
Oh my gosh.
Three-way tie.
It's not 4. That's all I can say.
It's not 4. Three-way
Oh right, yeah, that makes it
runner-up.
better.
So your runner-ups are Piercing Light by League of Legends, mapped by Hypersonic Sharks.
Nice.
Koyasumi by Shiggy Jr., mapped by McCurry. This is McCurry's second medal of the evening. And Habits by Tove Lo, mapped by Ray Gyro.
Oh, the 3 poodle maps. Nice job.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Are you glad you got your representation now?
Poodle maps represent. Let's
Exactly
go.
the same number of votes on this one. And so the winner of Best Alternative Style Map is Marinol by Leaf, mapped by J-Bob and Bits. So in this category, literally everyone is a winner.
Wow.
In this case, so the community wasn't a huge fan of Bomb Sage, but mappers loved it because Marinol picked up 44% of the mapper vote.
Wow.
To take
I'm noticing a trend. Jabab, I saw on Twitter you said that you were falling off. I'm pretty sure you're falling on right now. you're killing it, dude.
So,
I think
Congrats to everyone, by the way.
The mappers who don't like poodles made themselves known because they were just like, you know what, screw it. We like bombs more than poodles.
It's a rebellion vote.
I feel targeted. as a poodle mapper myself, I am targeted.
Oh, okay. Congratulations to all of our Style Award winners. Up next, we have this. These are the big ones. These are the ones where people start taking home these bad boys. We have our individual awards. So these celebrate really the standouts for the year. Who are the people and the maps that really popped this year? They are they're active, they're contributing to the community, whether it's the lighting community or the mapping community. They're visible, they're helping to further the art and science of light and mapping. And we're super excited to reveal the winners in these categories.
First up, we've got a pack of the year. And if you aren't already aware, I hope you are at this point, but Beast Saber, I think every week we have featured packs go up on the site on the front page. And, you know, mappers often collab with each other to get these big projects out that are often about genres or certain entire albums or certain artists. And you know, they have a really high replayability factor. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who would love to, you know, if I can get through a whole album in Beat Saber, I really want to. Big if there, but you know, it's a really fun way to get like a concentrated dose of one of your favorite artists or genres. Another
big selling factor for the packs is they are generally more accessible. They have the lower diffs as well as all the upper diffs. Most of the songs in packs are either full spreads or close to full spreads, so it caters to basically anybody who can and will play them.
And generally they're more popular things anyway. So.
This category really focused on packs that have, you know, where the mapping is really, it's, as Klondike mentioned, it's accessible. It's got that replayability factor that makes you keep coming back to it like you would with the DLC pack that you actually paid for through Beat Games. So the finalists are...
Me up so good. You're the glitter in the darkness of my world. Just tell me what to do.
All right, let's talk about winners for the Pack of the Year award. Your community choice winner this year for Pack of the Year is the Drum and Bass Pack by Alphabeat.
Heck yeah, congrats, Alphabeat.
Now, the runner-up and the winner here, just a couple of votes separate first, second, and third place.
Klondike
catchphrase. Every vote counts.
Jammin, can you do something with the screen for us here? Every vote counts. So it was incredibly close. Incredibly close. It came right down to the wire on this one. So your runner-up for Pack of the Year is, once again, Drum and Bass Pack by Alphabeat.
Nice.
Congratulations again, Alphabeat.
That's Alphabeat.
And the winner of this year's Pack of the Year is the Caravan Palace Pack by Nixie Corton.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Congrats, everybody.
Congratulations.
Up next, we have our Rookie Lighter of the Year award, also now going forward named the Lily Award in memory of Lily, who passed away this past year. She loved mentoring new mappers, and we wanted to rename this award in celebration of her life and her dedication to helping to teach all of these newbies. So, Symphonic, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Rookie Mapper of the Year award?
Yeah, all 5 of these nominees are people who do insanely, incredibly beautiful lighting work. Half the mapping community did not realize these people were rookies at this point. Without any further ado, here are your finalists for the Rookie Lighter Lily Award.
I see you in all of the stars. Shine brightly, right?
But I got no tackle of the utopia. I see a dreamer and he's ready for the slaughter. But I got no tackle of the
All right, taking home the first trophies of the evening, we have the winners of our Rookie Lighter Year Award. Super excited to give these out this year. I'm thrilled that we got the support of the community to do a little bit bigger award for these of the years. So let's dig in. The community choice winner for Rookie Lighter of the Year is Real Coda. Congratulations, Coda.
Hey.
The runner-up for Rookie Lighter of the Year this year is Tetsu Beats.
Congratulations, Tetsu.
And the winner, gold medal winner for Rookie Lighter of the Year, with a pretty decisive win here from the mappers, is once again Real Coda. Congratulations.
Congrats, Coda. So, our next category is Rookie Mapper. We had an insane amount of nominations for this in comparison with last year. Like last year, we did not have too many because of like some timing issues on people starting and stuff. But for some reason, there were just so many mappers that started this year that just knocked it out of the park. This was probably one of the hardest categories to narrow down for us. Just the sheer amount of early talent. I'm blown away consistently by how high the bar is set for just like your average or like beginning mapper. So without further ado, here are your finalists for Rookie Mapper of the Year.
It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine.
And your winners for Rookie Mapper of the Year for the 2022 Beasties are Community Choice winner, taking home the Community Choice ribbon, is Daft Maple.
Nice.
Congratulations, Maple. The runner-up, taking home the silver medal this year from the Mapper vote, is also Daft Maple. Congratulations, Maple.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
And the winner of the Rookie Mapper of the Year award this year is Tetsu Beats.
Congrats, Tetsu.
Tetsu.
Nice job.
He had some fun dancing ones out, I remember. Those ones were really good.
Moving on to our next category, one of the big ones, Lighter of the Year. Now, these are the types of people that not only just do some of the most top tier lights in the community, but are also out there like helping better the community and mentoring them and furthering the art of lighting and just doing mind-blowing things. So without further ado, here are your nominees for Lighter of the Year.
Circus.
The winners for the 2022 Lighter of the Year award are, for Community Choice, Nitronic.exe. Congratulations, Nitro.
Nice
Congrats,
job.
Nitro.
The runner-up for Lighter of the Year is Smoky Bacon.
Hey, Smokey, congratulations.
And the winner, your 2022 Lighter of the Year is Time Weaver. Congratulations, Time. This is another one of those places where the community and the mapper world, they had some split opinions. So three different people will be taking home awards for this one.
Everyone in this category did incredible. I love all of you. You all did amazing. You blew me away this year. Thank you for doing what you do.
All right, this is another big one. One of the big ones. We got Mapper of the Year. This was the biggest category in terms of how many total nominations we got. And Helen is slowly bringing up a trophy there. And there's lots of duplicates. I'm sure, everyone has their favorite mapper, so they wanted to make sure they got in there. Same basic thing as lighting. It's not just about making great maps, but also about their contributions to the community and what they've done specifically in the past year. So without any further ado, here are the finalists for Mapper of the Year.
The winner for the 2022 Community Choice is Monty.
Nice.
Hey,
Monty.
congrats, Monty.
Amazing.
The runner-up for Mapper of the Year, taking home a silver trophy this year, is Alice.
Hey,
Nice job. Wow.
The shirt wins again.
Let's go. Good luck, charm.
And finally, taking home our gold trophy this year, the Mapper of the Year for 2022 is Bits.
Hey,
Wow,
congrats, Bit.
congratulations, Bits.
Congrats, Bits.
Nice job.
So congratulations to all of our winners for Mapper of the Year. This is this is like the 4th or 5th time where the community and the mappers have had different opinions. So this has been a really interesting experience to have that split this year. We've got one more to go. We're going to turn things over to Klondike to take us home for our final category of the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. And without further ado, map of the year. Shockingly, there weren't that many duplicates this time, but all these maps had great mapping, custom lights. It was a whole package into one for everybody to try out, play, and experience. And so much went into the map of the year. Let's take a look at all the candidates.
Push myself a little closer to the edge. So intoxicated with the end. Close to us, return.
Here we go. This is it, everybody. The final winners of the evening. Let's go through who we have taking home awards for the 2022 Map of the Year. So, Community Choice winner with 37% of the community vote is Deimos by Schwank, mapped by
We're sweeping the competition away, baby.
Mapped by Jabab, Narwhal, and lit by Bullet. So congratulations, all three of you. The runner-up for Map of the Year this year is Break by Eliminate, mapped by Tiger.
Nice job.
And we were taking home
Congratulations.
so many winning medals.
We are down to the winner, the very last trophy that's going home, and it is going to Deimos, mapped by Jabab, Narwhal, and Bullet. They did it. They got it. Twitter, you've won this time.
Yeah.
So we had some unbelievable results this year. We had 4 ties. We had at least 4 or 5 more almost ties. We had 2 categories where literally everyone won. We had the 4-way tie in lighting, and then we had the community mapper split with a 3-way tie for alternative style map. Like, this has been a pretty incredible year in terms of like wacky things that happened with results.
All of the people who made it here on this list of finalists, and even, you know, all the people who were nominated did incredible work this year. It has been an insanely, as we've said multiple times, it's an insanely stacked year in terms of, not only in terms of like talent and people making stuff, but like all the crazy stuff that's come out this year. There's no way that we could fit it all into, accurately represent all the crazy stuff that's gone on this year.
Yeah, and that's also like going along with, like, we know that not everybody can be a finalist, not everyone's maps can be finalists, and even from the list of finalists there's only one winner, so it's congratulations to everybody who's made it to the finals, and even bigger congratulations to everybody who did win as well.
It's an amazing feat, and we know that there's some people that will be disappointed, and there's some people who are going to be super excited. And speaking as kind of one of the runners of the Beast Saber Mapping Awards, get involved. Help us choose these finalists each year. We try to get representation from all different areas of the community so that each of these nooks and crannies that have different preferences get represented. So reach out to an admin from Beast Saber. Talk to us if you'd like to get involved. We're happy to have you. So speaking of teamwork, I want to give a huge thank you to the group of really what's become more than 50 people who have contributed in various ways to make the Beast Saber Awards happen this year. So first and foremost, starting at the very beginning, thanks to Kansas for overhauling our nomination form and our finalist selection process. It made it a lot easier, a lot more organized, a lot less, well, maybe less stressful. It was a lot, but it's certainly more organized. So big
underrated state.
Less stressful for whom?
Right. Also, thanks to Rate Gyro for being a huge driver in the not-so finalist selection process, looking at 14 categories himself, so hundreds of maps, and also being a huge help in encouraging everyone else to finish their finalist reviews. I mean, the 30 people who did finalist checking ultimately put in like 2,400 comments on these maps over the course of the finalist selection process, so it was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rate.
Yeah, and just to clarify, like, yes, we are playing through the entirety of these maps to check their quality. It is a lot of work for a very tight-knit, small group of people. So for anyone that, again, wants to help out with next year or any years going forward, feel free to reach out to us.
Big thanks to Jammin360 for once again producing the entire awards show for more than 100 individual recordings, and dealing with all of this.
Yeah, jump on the go.
Hi, Jammin.
Hi, Jammin.
I know I make your job hard. I'm sorry.
Sorry in advance for this. So for dealing with all of this with a vacation coming up to bring this award show to you. So big thanks to Jammin. Thanks to all of our gameplay recorders, Scarlador, Shad, Galaxy Master, Klondike, that one.
I play games.
Vanity Girl, Raccoon VR, Syndicate, Vienna, The Czar 1994, Lacquiz, Exelgen, Kale Polo. So many people all helped do these gameplay recordings for more than 100 maps, so thank you. Thank you to our 30 finalist selectors. Like, we wouldn't be here without the work that all of you guys did in a crazy month ahead of the holidays, so big thanks there. And then thanks to our hosts. Thanks for spending the last, well, it's almost 3 hours for us. Who knows how long it's going to be for all of you. Thank you, Klondike, Byte, Sim. It's been a blast. I've had fun.
Been a pleasure.
Likewise.
We've laughed, we've cried, we've knocked over room dividers. It's been a blast.
Oh my gosh.
And thanks to everyone, all of you watching, for making this experience awesome. As I get ready to hand off running these awards to sort of the next people in line to take these over. It's been an honor and a privilege to bring these awards to life, and I'm looking forward to seeing them thrive going forward. If you're interested in volunteering again for 2023, please reach out to a Beast Saber admin, and we'll get you into our channels and hook you in and start capturing ideas for next year. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night. Bye.